Okay, so we should now be live. So, update's out now. But I'm gonna try to keep quiet just because it's literally 12 a.m. almost. Just 2 more minutes. It's out. But, I'll say this right now. It usually takes a while before the actual data mine is completely done. So the next about 15 to 30 minutes, we should be able to get everything from the Datamined. Now, when, how long, don't know. Anyway, we're gonna of course turn on music as usual, and we'll see how long it takes before it usually comes. It's usually about 15 to 30 minutes, or to 45 minutes, maybe even more, depending upon how much they find in the data mine, of course. They find all sorts of stuff, and we'll see how things go on from there. Of course, we're going to go to the Reddit, and the update was about 11 megabytes, somewhere around there. And so we're going to go to down here to, I guess, news. It wouldn't be necessarily news, but let's try new. Okay, so only 4 heroes added to the catalog. Really makes sense. I mean, we can look at it right now. Catalog of heroes. Yep. Only 4 heroes have been made into the catalog, which makes sense. Anyway, let me know if everything sounds okay. Everything should. It's also so gosh darn late. Oh, is it worth it? I don't know. Well, my biggest hope is decent units, if I ever decide to use them. Now, if you guys haven't been paying attention, Alphonse, if I do end up getting him, will of course be fodder. Katarina is I'm keeping for sure. She might be used. I might have a tactic on her in the future. I might have plans on not doing the 5-star voting if I end up getting Katarina. Just hint, hint. Basically, I do have 27k feathers, so in the end, I will be destroy that because that's not true. I hate Reddit because of stupid ads, but for the most part, going back to the story, I have 20k feathers, so if I need to get res tactic or a tactic of some sort from a unit, I might end up using a support set with Katarina, depending upon her stats, of course. So, I don't know how, it should usually take about, so from now, 15 to 30 minutes. I'm getting Bunny Kangero only to kill her and give my precious husbando, Gaius, a carrot. That's actually kind of a decent idea. I've seen a lot of stuff with, and to be honest, I don't think Kagero is gonna have high attack. Because why would they give her Glimmer and a low Dow weapon? I just feel like she's gonna have low attack. And that's the curse of the daggers, is because they're low attack. Except, Soth, but that's like, I don't know, that's like weird territory of Soth just because of life and death. But most generally they don't really have high attack, but I feel like she's gonna have really decent defenses and speed, so there is that. But we'll see when the updates finally come out, the stats. Anyway, the stats are probably gonna take the most longest here, so probably about 30-40 minutes. That's how long it usually takes, and artwork is pretty darn fast actually. 5 to 20 minutes it usually takes before the art is out. Surprised we didn't get a bow flyer before a dagger flyer. True. I was actually expecting them to do the same thing like last banner, but I guess not. I guess they wanted to go for more of an upgrade kind of banner, which makes sense. To be honest, the first banner was kinda eh, and eventually came to the point of fodder with all those like crazy carrots builds. And to be honest, it kind of sucks that most of the bunny characters were fodder, but this time around, it might end up not being the case. Though, we'll see. Like I said, stats could change a character all over the place. Tap battle songs, update hype, okay, I mean, I won't go into it, but there has been 4 heroes added to the catalog, which is, of course, for bunny characters. If you go to Catalog of Heroes right now, after you go download the update, it is at 232, so that is correct. And so, like I said, we'll be rating. I'm going to be checking both Game Press and Reddit. Sometimes Reddit's first, but for stats, it's usually Game Press that gets out. Bulge, Fawns, though. Yeah. Pretty much, he's going to be fodder for my Klein. I plan on using Defense Smoke on him with this crazy dance build I have planned for Brave Bow, for Klein, of course. Now, I thought of this beforehand, before anyone suggested, and I was like, you know what, Defense Smoke actually could work with Klein in a Brave Bow set. And a lot of YouTubers actually thought that out too. Like, archers could come back with Defense Smoke, but the problem with it, of course, is it wouldn't really work too well. I mean, actually thinking about it now, if I ever had Crom, I could probably give defense, chill defense on Klein, but the problem is I won't have Desperation, so if we ever get Desperation for a Sacred Seal, I might have some crazy chill defense slash, smoke defense. So many defenses, but I seen the Kagero arc recently leaked. It was somewhere in Twitter. When? Go for the defense smoke build. Yeah, I plan on doing that. The problem is I'll probably go for defense smoke, of course, but I don't even have Crom to go for the chill defense. But if there ever comes a day when I get both Crom and not Desperation, but yeah, Desperation, Sacred Seal, yeah, Klein's going to be, no, archers might come back. Well, brave archers anyway. The problem with brave archers is, 1, sometimes they're low attack, and 2, they're low defenses, but that kind of has went all over the place. I mean, the main problem is, of course, counters for archers, and the countless amount of, pretty much, counters, being, Irvon, Sigurd, with his, I don't remember what it's called for his B skill, and many other skills and Sacred Seals out there. Which does suck, but that's why you always have other 3 units to help along with that. Do we have art stats? Meryl Morgan was demoted. Oh shit. Okay, so knowing this already, I'm kind of sad, because I was kind of hoping for a female Morgan demote, not male Morgan. And I'm surprised male Morgan did, just because he has a legendary weapon. Not female Morgan, which leads me to believe they don't want people to easily get Serpent Tomes. Which sucks for me, but it's also interesting to know. I mean, we'll look at this. Yeah. Pepperoni. Oh, it's late. Posted 2 days ago. Okay, never mind. But still, if it is, rip. But if it isn't, and no one got demoted again, then rip. Now, something I have to conclude now is take everything with a grain of salt. Right now, these precious 30 minutes, you will probably get something like this. Now, should I believe it? No. Until we finally get what I like about Game Press is factual information. But the thing about Game Press is it does take a long time, like roughly 30 minutes to 2 hours before we actually get everything. But because there's nothing too much new, I feel like we're not gonna get too much new stuff. I feel like this might actually be less than an hour before we get everything. I was not playing Minecraft for this. Oh, well, I mean, you can play Minecraft, but it's gonna probably take a while before we get the info. So if you want to stay hyped, go ahead, stay hyped. Talk about it in chats of what you want from the stats. To be honest, I want to know what the artwork looks like. We do technically have the battle songs for the next TAF battle, if you guys care about that. To be honest, there's really no point except rewards that you can get, which does mean more orbs. But I think it's coming out in April, sometime soon. I don't know when. We'll see, of course. Well, now it's a waiting game until we actually get the info. Like I said, usually takes about 15 minutes to 45 minutes before we actually get anything, just because the stats usually take the longest. But like I said, what I'm most hyped about is the artwork and then the stats. So yeah, I want Kagero to be a good tier. Thing about Kagero, like, I've already said it before, but I might as well say it again. I feel like Kagero is gonna have low attack, just because she got the Wodow weapon. Now, Alphonse, I feel like is gonna get mediocre attack, not like too good, but kind of decent. And is gonna probably get a lot of good defense stat to it, not good resistance, etc., etc. Just because he also got a Wodow. But maybe not. What we saw in the trailer was, I think, 48 damage, so I feel like he's gonna have high damage. But the thing that a lot of people don't get is, in the trailer, they showed off a normal flyer. Now, if you don't know, flyers don't really have defense, while Wyvern Riders actually have high defense but low resistance, and, you know, vice versa. So, Kagero doing 32 damage on a flyer that most likely, in most cases, have low defense. Kinda get the picture I'm talking about. My prediction, because she also has a Wodow dagger carrot thing, she's gonna have not the best of attack. What most generally, not all the time, but most daggers don't really have is attack, except usually have high defense or resistance, health, and speed, of course. So she could be a speed demon, but might not for the attack department, which is why you want to keep her Wodow with her, just because she's going to do a lot of damage anyway. And if she has decent health, I can see her as a mage counter, yeah. It should be most likely a mage counter, if at all anything else, just because she also has speed and res bond for a skill, so that it kind of also hints to what she might end up becoming. It's hard to say what other... Oh! So we finally got artwork. Yes. Okay. All of it? Looks like it's almost all of it. So, Kateria is going to be one of those units I'm going to go for in this matter. I really do want to make her a really good supportive unit. And so I hope her stats are decent. If not, I'm still going to go after her because, I mean... Honestly. Oh, thank you. I usually don't accept them because I usually do hero reviews from time to time. I don't always do them each week, but I do them from time to time just because I don't really get a lot of them. I have a plus 10 Crom or a plus 10 list as my starter if you want to add. Interesting. I have a plus 10 Klein, so there's also that monstrosity too that you can look at. Anyway, let's look at Kateria. So, her artwork for a normal attack, kind of looking a little Amelia there. Her special. So we haven't seen her special, but looks like her ears pop up, and she becomes more angrier and more blushed. And the... Holy cow, that's... That's all I gotta say. That's... Yeah, I'm going for her, definitely. Artwork is, if she has bad stats, I'll still get her just because of that. Anyway. So, it's not gonna be just her. We have ourselves Alphonse too. So, in the special that people noted is that the bunnies, multiple bunnies, 3 bunnies, come out of his egg. So what is his injury? Okay, I mean, I'm surprised they didn't really go full out on that. Only the legs and some of his, coat thing and all that jazz got ripped, but interesting. I thought they would go more out. Okay, next, Sharina. Looking mighty cute. Her normal attack. Her special, more flowers, I mean, makes sense. And her injured. Looking kind of sad there. Same thing as Alphonse. Not as much as you would think. But she does look cute. Oh, we're there. So, of course, now we have Kagero. Her normal attack. And jab attack. And... almost the exact same thing as I did see the leak a little bit. Almost the same, but I was expecting more. Actually, I was thinking that we were gonna expect more for Kagero, but the carrot did get sliced up, and she does kind of look cute in it. Like, not as much fan service, but there's cuteness in there from the ears, of course. But not exactly what I was expecting them to do. But hey, it's not as bad as some, and not as another gal, I should say gal. But anyway, artwork wise and injured, I would say the most fan service, surprisingly, I would say is actually Kateria. Yeah. Surprisingly, Kateria actually has the most fan service out of all of it, just because the normal, like, damsel in distress, my skirt's flowing through the wind, downwards pull. And then, of course, straps. And, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it for all of artwork. I was not expecting it to be as, I don't know, as past artwork has been. Not as much, there's fan service, but not as much with injured, which I'll take. Because sometimes this is enough. Anyway, there we go, artwork. And let's go back. Let's see here. Is there anything new? Like I said, pictures usually come out the fastest. Oh. Okay, so, before we look at the stats, I'm just gonna say this right now. Take it with a grain of salt until it's on Game Press. I'll look through the comments before we actually look through the stats to make sure. Okay, everyone? Okay. Okay, that's not the comments. Can we look at the comments, please? Okay. 36 on okay, needs more JPEG, pretty sure that's fake. Like I said, maybe take a grain of salt. There's nothing on Discord, and Zanuck hasn't posted anything. So like I said, take it with a grain of salt. This was confirmed to be fake by Zanuck himself. Hey, welcome to the stream, Jeremy. So, like I said, always look through the comments. Take a grain of salt. This is, like, right here. Photoshopped, guys. Look at the edge of the artwork. Anyway, so it's not true. We still have to wait. It's probably gonna be taken down pretty darn quick. Yep. Anyway, so far, nothing for stats. Like I said, usually takes about 15 to 45 minutes, maybe 30. So we're still on the rate, but if you want me to go through the artwork again, guys, let me know. Okay. The damage art is not as bad as I thought it would be. Yeah, exactly. Will you be pulling on the spanner? Well, I wouldn't have been if it wasn't for the fact of Katarina. Yeah, Katarina's summer corn levels of torn skirt. But the thing is, what's interesting about all of it is you would think it would be worse, but it isn't. And let's go through Katarina. Katarina is, I think, the worst, but even then, I mean, not worst in being bad, but worst in being, but everything else, not as much. So, of course, Katarina, normal, special, and then, of course, Ranger. We'll pretty much go into this, just so you can get a better view. I would say this would be the worst, being good, worst, and all of the art. Kagero's is actually kinda not as bad as you would think. So of course, Katarina. Alphonse and is injured. Sharina, kinda looking cute there. Normal. Then of course we got a special. I think she closes her one eye. Dope. And of course, injured, which is actually kind of cute still. Hey, welcome to the stream, GNS. How you doing? And then of course, Kagero's normal, her normal attack, her special, and then her injured, which, like I said, it's not as bad as you would thought. I would say who has the best artwork, injured artwork for fan service would be Katarina. I mean, this is, like, in the comments of course, Reddit being kind of the levels of Summer Corn. Anyway, there we go. All the artwork, even the injured, which I know a lot of you guys are kind of with the artwork. Injured Camilla best fan service. Interesting. I do have it, but I don't know. Good luck. Though it's probably gonna be about 1 to 3 hours before we get the banner, so you're kind of waiting for a long time. It doesn't show enough B. I can see that, but sometimes you gotta see the hips. But I do. It's Katarina's is just like, it's perfect for fan service, but maybe you don't like anything else except the breasts. Like boobs, I can see. Anyway, fan service aside, not as bad. Anyway, let's go back. Stats yet? Probably not. Nah. It's probably gonna take a while. Rip, a joke to the... well, I mean, he has that look going on, but I'm sorry to say it, but if I do end up getting Alphonse, he's gonna be straight. I'm not gonna be straight, but he's pretty much gonna be fodder with a capital F for a little Klein over here. Defense, smoke, dancing, Klein. Powerful. Anyway, Rip, I guess. We still haven't gotten to the stats yet. actually science right here, guys. Anyway. Seeing if there's anything interesting in there. Like I said, if you guys want me to go through the artwork again, if you just got here, let me know. Now, I'll say this again. Whenever stats come out, before you go cuckoo crazy, always take it a grain of salt with it. Being that you don't know if it's fake, there's certain people that are known to bring out correct stats for characters. So there is that. So let me see if there's any comments just yet. It's my turn to post this next. Wow, Kagero are slightly worse than that fake post. Okay, so these seem to be fake again. But we'll go back. We'll wait. So much better than the fakes. Well, all of them seem pretty good. All these, the real ones, this is much better. Ooh, it seems like we're getting the real stats here, guys. Faster than Game Press? Nani? So far, Game Press? Are you actually gonna be slow? The fuck are the okay, these stats are super min-maxed and Alphonse is surprisingly fast. Huh. Ooh, so it seems like we're getting something interesting with Alphonse. There are so many artifacts. So far it does not have the signature, so we'll still wait. I'm not doing it yet just because they might not be the real deal yet. But I'm gonna take it with a grain of salt right now. But I'll look at them right now, and we'll see. So, like I said, take it with a grain of salt. And if it does end up saying it's fake, it's fake. If it's not, then it's not. So, this actually looks like to be in a different language. I'm not too sure what it is. But let's start it out with Alphonse. So my prediction was Alphonse was not going to have the best of attack, but ended up being wrong with 35 base attack, 33 speed, 30 defense, 18 resistance, and 41 health. Interesting. 33 speed is kinda decent, gotta admit. So next one is Sharina. 37 health, 32 attack, which is more, but what's interesting about her is she has 36 speed. 36 speed. If that is true, that is the same level as Nino. 2 defensive 16, and then what's interesting, she has 30 resistance, which, if I'm correct, she might have the highest resistance base. I think it's higher than Nino, and I think a bit higher attack, though I'm not too sure. A lot higher health, though, too. That is true. But like I said, take it with a grain of salt. Kateria. Okay, so if these are correct for Kateria, I'm actually liking those stats. Okay, so Kateria has 36 health, 32 attack, 35 speed, really nice speed, 18 defense, and 23 resistance. Now, if these are correct, 23 resistance and 18 defense is actually god-awful, but 35 speed looks mighty, mighty tasty. Now, she might be able to take one hit. If that's true, Kateria is more optimized Elwyn. True. Thing is if she just becomes a support unit, like that 35... Doing good in my post on Reddit got on the hot page. Okay. But yeah. 35 speed is enough to not get one shot. I mean, you're not getting doubled, It's kind of the normal speed range. I'll probably go with plus speed with Katarina. Sharina seems better than Katarina. True, but do note this is Horse Emblem buffs compared to Sharina, which can't really get those easy buffs unless you have a tactic. And even then, tactics only go for one buff. Seems they are true. Okay. So these are true. Okay, so... Okay, I was not expecting this. Okay, so Kagero is 36 health, 35 attack. Okay, that's actually higher than I was expecting it to be. 34 speed, 18 resistance, defense, my bad, and 27 resistance. 27 resistance, we were expecting her to kind of have decent resistance and decent speed, but I was not expecting 34 speed. I was kind of expecting it to be high speed, but kind of like the old Kagero, they kind of gave her more attack. This is interesting. But stat-wise, not bad. Really decent units. Highest speed goes to Sharina, but the most surprising speed goes to Alphonse, being that he actually has 33 base speed. And with buffs, that's 39 speed. Plus speed, that is 42, if correct with math. Not bad. At base speed being no merges, of course. Anyway, Zanuck, of course, supposedly has released the stats, so we'll see. Here's... okay. It's true. By Zanuck. So we'll see if we got... yes, there we go. So now Game Press has also got the Hares at Fair. Everything is now here. So those stats were correct. There we go. So, the good thing that comes out of this is Katarina is, thankfully, fast. And that's good because I can make her a really good support unit. Kagero could be great, but I was not expecting 35 attack. I was expecting it to be a lot lower. But, thankfully, she is. So there is use for her still. For Horse Emblem, Fire Emblem, my bad. But in my honest opinion, should you still go after Kagero unless you really like her, you really need her for some odd reason, or she's your favorite unit, or something along the lines of that, or for fodder, go for her. But if not, skip her. Like, personally, I would not go for her even for her art. I don't want to deal with colorless, and I might have better luck to saving orbs for going for either Katarina or, of course, either Alphonse, maybe lucky enough to get Sharina, maybe all of them, I don't know. But there you go. I'm kind of surprised it's Alphonse. Alphonse is actually decent. Yeah, even if infantry pull sets up attack plus Garo better than Fly Galero? Not too sure. Why is it so bad about colorless? One, colorless hell is still kind of a thing still. There's still really bad units in the colorless section. I don't want to heal her randomly, and you could probably get yourself a Kagero if you're going to go for Spring Kagero. And even then, I really don't like Kagero. I never really liked Kagero, and I didn't really have a connection with Kagero in Fates. So it's kind of meh with me. And to be honest, art-wise, meh, I would say. But then again, it's not bad, that's kind of meh. Artwork does kind of help with me going for the units, because you mostly be seeing it all the time, unless you're not having animations on, of course. But out of all these units, I will still go after Katarina. She actually has decent stats, so I'll go for her nevertheless. I'll go to other colorless hell because I need 3 more Gaius in order to finish my plus 10 Gaius, or your baby dream. I'm not going that crazy for Gaius, but good luck. Good luck going for Gaius. I don't know if you'll get Kagero, but if you get both of them, and both at the same time, nice. That's actually kind of nice. Going for your first plus 10 is always a nice thing to do, and to be honest, it's really awesome. Anyway, so, plans for this span. I plan on going for Katarina, just because I really like her, and she actually has really decent artwork. And second unit I'll be going after, which would be another option, is Alphonse, for, of course, defense smoke, which I will be planning on giving for Klein. And I'm going to be doing some crazy sets with dancers, aka basically be using with Extra. Might have to guys is either Paula, Archer, or Sheena. Anyway. Yeah, so there's really nothing else to talk about, I guess. Stats, artwork is out. I guess we could look through everything else. So maps and stuff. Paralog, looks like, I think this is the, I'm not too sure. It's either going to be, trying to see what's coming. Bound Hero Battle, I would say. Or I don't mind Color Cell, there's a lot of units like there. True, I do think you get Faye still, but I don't think I will ever get Faye. Anyway. Bound Hero Battle, or Warriors maps, we'll see. Like I said, Paralog, new maps. Skills, of course. Weapons and art. And special effects. Okay. So Alphonse, Kaguro, Katarina, and Sharina. Okay, anything else to note? Shadowed Memories. Music FE12, Music FE07, Precious Stains, and Music FE15. Twilight of the Gods? Oh, so this is going to be the tap battle music. Ah, so Twilight of the Gods is a very, 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 very light remix of the final endgame music for Echoes. And so, for being the last, I think, 20 floors, which will probably be the last 4 or 5 maps, I'm gonna actually enjoy that. Like, I'll actually have fun doing tap battles. That's actually really decent music. Advanced? I'm trying to remember what that one is. And I never played FE7, so FE6 and FE7 would be Binding Blade and Blazing Blade. So I think that's the Blazing Blade, if I'm correct. So yeah, I'm not too sure about that track. And then Advanced, FE12, that I haven't played the Radiant Dawn series. Or is that not Radiant Dawn? I think it's Radiant Dawn and then the remakes. So it's actually the Japan remake? The remake of the third game, if I'm correct. I'm not too sure if I am. Okay, so we get Earth maps. Okay, we got the Earth maps. No, Earth Blessing missions. Okay, so this is not Earth maps. It's not the Blessing maps, but it's the Earth missions, by the looks of it. And then Bound Hero Battle, so clear Bound Hero Battle with add on your team. Okay, Ninian and... Oh, we're getting Ninian and Akai back again. So Bound Hero Battle, Ninian and Akai is going to be coming back for revenge, even though they're not really too difficult. And then, of course, Tempest Trials, another one. Interesting. Tap Battle, of course. And that's pretty much it. Anyway, nothing really much to talk about. Really good units. Fodder Rise as well, like, not bad banner. Though, what I summoned for it, no, if you're really needing to go for Thracia, save your orbs. I'm pretty much just gonna go for one Alphonse, one Katarina, and that's probably gonna be it for me. Though if I get bad IVs, I might go for it again, though we'll see. I might just go for Katarina and then end it there, but like I said, we'll see. Anyway, that's all. I don't know what else to talk about. So, if you guys did enjoy the rates, I'll see you guys on the next live stream. This probably will go onto YouTube, but to be honest, like, there'd be no point to it, so, I mean, I will do it anyway. Anyway, I guess it'll be first reactions to the stats. Aside from that, hope you guys did enjoy today's live stream. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe / follow. And in the description below is Discord, so go check it out. There's anything in the description below. Suit you fancy? Go check it out. And that's pretty much it. I'm Datamined. Good luck on your summons for tomorrow. I will be summoning on the banner tomorrow as well, so get your butts prepared. We'll see if I'm lucky or not. And I will see you all in tomorrow's live stream where we summon on the new banner. Anyway, peace and have a nice day.